sun is. It's beautiful. Hold on. I think I got a little bit more extension on this, no? Huh, maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, it's Saturday morning. I'm on my way into work to shoot something pretty cool with Jason. I'm on 5th Ave. As you can see, there's all these barricades and everything all down the side of the street. It's St. Patty's Day. I just wanted to check in and say what's up. Oh, another thing, I'm going to Tribe Bicycles in Brooklyn a little later as well, because they're doing a photo shoot for the 2018 lineup. And I'm gonna do a little blog about it and hang out with the homies, kick it. So it should be pretty cool. But that's gonna be a completely separate video, because Jason's video is probably gonna be about 10 minutes once I edit it, 15 minutes once I edit it. And the Tribe video will probably be another 15, 20 minutes. Oh, what up, Purdy? Hold on, I just seen Purdy. What's up, Mr. Purdy? Are you going back to the office?
Yes, sir.
Awesome, I'll ride with you.
Good.
Chilling, man. I'm doing well, I was just saying what's up to everybody, doing like the quick, hey, how are you, good morning stuff.
Wait,
And then I'm filming like a little tips and tricks for training for actual like UCI cycling.
Oh, yeah?
Like what are his sponsors for the food, what are his workout regimens, what's an ideal week of training if he didn't have to go to work,
Right.
that type of thing. So just like a little bit of an informational video about what you need to do if you're actually training to compete.
I bet. You better put my part in here too.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. And then I'm going to Tribe to shoot that photo shoot that they're doing with Caesar and Shardy and everybody later.
Oh, where? That's today?
Yeah.
No shit.
So we're probably gonna do that after I wrap up with Jason.
Sounds lit. You working tonight? Right now?
No, I'm not working. I'm literally just shooting today. I'm shooting 2 episodes today.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good shit.
I'll probably drop them at the same time, but I don't want people to have to sit there for 45 minutes and listen to 2 different subjects, you know?
Yeah, feel you.
But yo guys, I'll check in with you when we get to work.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Purdy. Plug your gram real quick.
I pedal, EYE, pedal.
Sure. I'll check you guys in a minute. Alright, everybody. We are back. Met up with Purdy a little while ago on 5th Ave and rode back to work. Got here, got some breakfast, chilled out, watched some Naruto with Jason. And Jason gets buckets right here. Mr. 3rd place at Monster Track, doing videos with Terry Berenson. Getting famous, dude.
No,
But,
no way. No way.
You're getting
famous.
Nah, not yet. Soon. That's up to you guys. Today we're gonna do something again a little different because we always like to do new stuff. As I said earlier, when I was talking to Purdy, I want to do a little. What does Jason do for training to become a legitimate professional cyclist in the UCI?
Whoa.
Or trying to become and working towards, I should say.
I'm just trying to be a pro track racer. That's
Pro track
it.
racer.
That's
Okay.
it.
But you're racing a little bit of road right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what does racing road entail? I know you need the UCI license. It's Cat 5 through 1. Most people know that. It's 1 through 5. 1 being Tour de France, 5 being guys like us that race grassroots stuff.
Yeah,
You know?
local series shit.
Local series, exactly. So what goes into getting a license for UCI and then finding out where all these races are? Who's a big blog that puts out all the information for the races, or
It's
what
not
website do you
UCI,
find?
it's USAC.
It's USAC.
USAC.
Okay.
Yeah. UCI, you have to be like already a pro to do that.
Okay.
So, to get your USAC license, basically you can go online to USAC and fill out the form and get your license that way. For me though, shout outs to Corey Hilliard. He hosted a race series called Not So Friendly.
Okay.
And I was
the laps, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I know that one.
And I was able to win. I was able to share the grand prize, which was basically the pass for the year.
The pass for the year. So
Yeah.
and then what? You just pay to race?
Yeah.
$25, $50, $90. I know Red Hook
Depending.
is $90 this year, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, but Red Hook isn't sanctioned though.
It's not sanctioned.
Yeah, so
okay.
you wouldn't need your license technically. Anybody can just sign up.
Well,
Casino.
Grant's Tomb. What do you have to do for Grant's Tomb to race an event like Grant's Tomb?
Alright,
It's
so
entrance
get
fee?
that. Yeah, get that license right.
Uh-huh.
Either the full year or the 1 day. 1 day is like $10. The year is about $80.
Okay.
And the year also works for, once you get that license, it could be for the track, the road, and mountain.
Okay.
Or cyclocross, whatever you do. It's for all disciplines once you get it. And then, so you finally get your license, then you want to check the event, say Grant's Tomb, and you go to Bike Reg, see whatever the registration fee is.
Mm-hmm.
You go to your category, choose your category,
Mhm.
make sure you register within the time limit.
Okay.
And then once you're registered, just
Show up and race, right?
put on those tights, man.
get on the nylon and the spandex and go.
Right.
So now, say you're getting further along, and you and C6, you guys have a team together. How many
Squad.
riders? Right.
C6 is currently officially 7 with the minor league on the way.
With a minor league rider on the way. And what does minor league mean?
Minor league is they're not, so this year we actually have like sponsors and stuff,
Okay.
and usually a race team is like 4 to 5 dudes, or
Okay.
people I should say, just people.
Okay.
And since we're 7, that's more like into a club. So
Right.
I just wanted to kind of cut down so that we're still considered a race team and not a club.
Right.
Because I didn't want it to be too big. Because most companies nowadays can't really afford.
They can't afford to give 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys all the flow in the universe for them to race and go places.
Exactly.
I totally get that.
You know, I mean, Cannondale just cut funds by like millions.
Really?
So
For their what?
they-
For their pro teams?
For their pro teams. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So
That's insane.
a lot of people's not funding properly,
Yeah, no,
but
the-
you know.
I hear that, dude. I totally hear that, and I get that, and that's the growing pains that you go through when you're trying to put together a team, and that's why we're
Right.
making this video for you guys to give you a little bit of information about, okay, what does it take to race? How much do you have to train? We're going to get to that in a second. And then when you and 3 or 4 other guys get together and you want to start a legit team and you give yourselves a name, how do you go about getting sponsors? How do you go about getting across the country for events? This is the kind of stuff that we're getting into right now.
Right.
But
It was, I must say, blessed up to the squad. We have a great dynamic. Cisco, team manager, has a degree in business.
nice. Okay.
Also, manager of Chrome,
Mm-hmm.
the main hub. And then we also have Lester, bike mechanic, salesman, hell of a sprinter. We have Avery, the young librarian, young sprinter on the way.
I remember
Young God.
Avery was introduced to me by Devin like 5 or 6 years ago. He bought my old state, and now this kid turned into, well, he's pretty much a young man now. We're all young men now.
Yeah.
Grown men, pretty much. And
Word.
this guy is out racing legitimate events, and he's trying to go cat up and do his thing riding bikes. And it just started with Devin Cummings hitting me up like, yo, my boy wants a fix me. I know you still have your old state. Can he have it for the low? I was like, yeah, sure, here. I'll give it to you with some regular parts. Sorry, we're working too right now.
Yeah, still working. Man, you know. I have to work so I can race.
Right? So, the squad you have put together.
Oh, also, let me not. Yeah, I didn't finish.
Yeah, continue.
You know,
Do what you
Avery's under the wing. We also have Gio Ramirez, super strong dude, awesome guy. We have Gabe, who's our on-site mechanic, and we'll be looking to race this year.
Really, Gabe's getting into racing? He says.
Well, maybe I just blew up his spot, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So Gabe. We also have Sean Foley. Shout outs to Sean Foley, your Cat 5 state champion in New York City for 2018. Yeah, and he's also our lawyer. So
Really?
Yeah. Sean's a lawyer.
He puts
so
together all the paperwork and everything like that.
that's my dude, yo.
Okay.
My dude.
You see,
And, yeah, so he's fast on the bike, fast in the emails. Yeah, shout out to Cisco who put together the deck to send to all the companies. Me, Cisco, and Sean, we flooded the market because that's what you have to do to see who's gonna mess with you. Who wants
you just have to send emails to anybody and everybody that's willing to give you a break, whether it's equipment, whether it's food. You guys have like a brand that's helping you guys out with all these nutrition stuff.
Yeah.
So what kind of nutrition stuff is it that they threw out at you guys?
All right, so shout outs to Primal Kitchen.
Okay.
They definitely hooked us up with a couple of hydration packs, a couple bars, you know, stuff to keep us stuff to keep us going on
on
the
long
bike.
rides and
Yeah,
stuff, right? So it's granola based stuff, chewy stuff. It just gives you energy, right?
Give you all the nutrients you need to keep on those long rides.
Okay.
And they definitely sent some like dressings and stuff. So
Okay.
when we cook in the house.
Oh, healthy foods and whatnot.
Yeah, that
that's
avocado oil, man. Definitely get that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's another big question. Like in an ideal week, how would you eat? And then secondly, how would you train? In an ideal week, how would you do your laps or your miles? How would you do your trainer sessions or roller sessions?
Yeah.
And then what kind of meals would you be doing? I know you were doing intermittent fasting for a while.
A little bit.
I also know you were doing that 6 to 8 small meals a day thing for a while. So what is the best way to take care of your body if you had the ideal week? How would you do that food-wise and then training-wise?
The ideal week, I would definitely meal prep for the entire week, just
Okay.
so I could know like the calories and stuff that I'm
Okay, and
putting
then
in.
what does that just basic proteins, chicken and red meat,
Mhm.
and then tons of veggies, a little bit of rice and pasta, maybe?
Yep.
Working.
So yeah, ideally, have the meal prep, have
Right.
everything ready.
Basic proteins, vegetables, be
yeah.
creative, eat stuff that you can afford, just be mindful. Don't go and get 6 bags of chips and a box of Oreos and expect to go ride
Seriously.
tomorrow morning and not feel like shit, you know? But be mindful of what you're eating. And then what about the rides? What about your ride schedule?
So for me, it's really hard to get.
If you had the
Yeah.
ideal week, how would you ride?
I'm riding 5 hours up 9W, and then
Okay.
I'm doing
So what,
yeah,
50 to 70 miles up 9W, right?
pretty much. And then after that, you hit the gym for some cardio and for some.
Just lifting, basic
Yeah.
lifting,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not going for big weight,
Nah,
just taking care of yourself.
This ain't CrossFit.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just maintain your body and your health.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's in an ideal week, man.
In an ideal week,
You
right?
want to get out. Ideally, I would want to get 4 hours on the bike, 4 hours in the gym, but that's kind of
Okay.
crazy.
And then would you do a couple of hours of rollers for like sprint intervals, stuff like that, with no wind resistance and no outside factors, or do you not really need rollers or a trainer? Like
Well, honestly, I'm not a big guy.
that likes to ride your bike inside.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't do rollers. I don't do trainers.
Okay.
I go to Central Park. I go to Prospect. I
And you
to
just go and
9W.
put in time on the seat outside and just ride.
outside in the elements, man.
Okay. Just reason I asked. There's a lot of people that are doing like I know a lot of triathletes. You run into people in the park all the time. You just chit chat and they're like, oh yeah, I go to Soul Cycle for 3 hours, 3 days a week, and I cycle inside. I'm like, well, okay, that's the way you do things. So everybody's got their own style.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're at a grassroots level, the basic message I guess we're getting here. If you're at a grassroots level and you just really enjoy riding your bike and you want to do it professionally and see if you can do something with it, take care of your health. Make sure you buy decent food and cook from home. Don't eat crap. Put in 50 to 70 miles every day, whether you're doing mess work like us. We do what? 25 to 30 on a regular day. If you work a double, you push 40 with your commutes to and from home.
Oh, with the commutes. Yeah.
You push about 40.
For a while, I was doing about 60, 70. And
but you were one of the only people here, and you guys were going all over the universe all day long, right?
Mhm.
So if you are fortunate enough to have a job that you can get sent all over the universe all day long, that's probably your best bet because you're making money and training at the same time with weight on your back.
with weight on your back.
So
Seriously.
when you go to do your laps on the weekend on your nice road bike that isn't your 30-pound work bike with brakes that's set up on like a 46-16 ratio, super comfy for work, but you're carrying around all this weight and pushing 50 miles a day, it's doing something for you. And then lastly, get yourself a couple of buddies. All you guys, how much is the what's the name of the license? Not UCI, it's
USAC.
USAC. Get yourselves your USAC license. How much is it?
It's gonna come out to like $80.
$80 a piece. You and your buddies pull some money together if you guys really do want to start racing. Pull your money together, get this license, go on websites, find out where the events are in your local areas, and just go ride your bikes and have fun. You don't need matching kits. If you guys have some money you want to pull together, you get matching kits. But that's not what it's about. It's about you spend the money to get your little piece of paper that says you can go and race, and you get together with a couple of your buddies, call yourself something, and go have fun. Take care of your body, train every day, go outside, ride your bike every day, go skate every day, go snowboard every day. Like I want to beat this into everyone's head like a drum. You need to go outside and have fun if you want to do something with yourself other than sitting at a desk inside dispatching jobs or fucking designing. If you're a designer, cool, and you love that, awesome. But if you're punching numbers like I was, making phone calls all day, and you don't want to do that anymore, go do whatever it was that you did when you were a kid, when you went outside and you got dirty and you hurt yourself. That was fun and cool. That's what this is all about.
That's
you know?
what it's about.
So, a day with Jason, if he had the perfect week, what does he do? How do you get your stuff going? Any last thoughts for anything? Any thank yous to the bros? Or
Yeah, shout outs to the team, shout outs to Cat 6, the podcast, the race team. Follow that, subscribe if you want to hear like the latest.
what is
and
it?
greatest.
Cat 6 Cheese Meals with Jason, right?
That's the YouTube.
That's the YouTube channel. And then on iTunes, it's just Cat 6 Cheese Meals.
That's right.
That's for the podcast, right?
Yeah, that's for the podcast.
Okay.
On SoundCloud as well.
Oh, on SoundCloud as well. Okay.
Yeah, C6 Racing on IG. It's the race team. Also, Cat 6 Cheesements on IG. We got a website, www.cat6cheesements.com.
Okay.
Holla at us there. You
Okay.
can email ideas if you want to work with us or anything. Yeah, shout outs to the squad. Shout outs to the sponsors. Bonx, Primal Kitchen Food, Rudy, XXI2. I don't want to. Hopefully, I'm not forgetting anybody. Engine 11.
We'll plug them all at the end,
Yeah,
anyways,
yeah.
in the description for all the thank yous to the sponsors for the C16. I'm working with some people soon, hopefully. Fingers crossed, things work out. Like I said, Red Hook is coming up, so hopefully we'll be doing some stuff with some really cool people. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I gotta go to Tribe and then film this next video soon. I'm gonna let my phone charge up a little, chill out, have some coffee. But
Sounds good.
right,
Yeah.
we'll check you guys later. Deuces. You ready now?